Breaking tonight, a global trade warning from Washington. Donald Trump threatens massive 50% tariffs on any country supplying weapons to Iran, raising fears of a new economic war alongside rising military tensions. We begin with a major escalation, not on the battlefield, but in the global economy. U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to impose 50% tariffs on all imports from countries accused of supplying military weapons to Iran, a move that could reshape global trade relations. In a statement posted on social media, Trump warned that any country providing military support to Iran would face immediate economic penalties, with no exemptions. The announcement comes just hours after a temporary ceasefire agreement between the United States and Iran, highlighting a sharp contrast between diplomatic progress and economic pressure. While no countries were officially named, analysts say the warning is likely aimed at major global powers such as China and Russia, both of which have been accused of supplying military technology or components to Iran. Both nations have denied recent involvement, but concerns remain over. Missile technology transfers drone components, advanced manufacturing support. The proposed tariffs could have massive economic consequences. A 50% tariff on imports would increase prices on goods entering the United States, disrupt global supply chains, escalate tensions between major economic powers. China alone exports hundreds of billions of dollars worth of goods to the U.S., meaning any tariff move could trigger a wider trade conflict. However, experts say there are serious questions about whether the tariffs can actually be enforced. A recent U.S. Supreme Court ruling has limited the president's ability to impose broad tariffs under emergency powers, forcing the administration to rely on slower and more complex legal tools. That means immediate implementation may be difficult. Congressional or legal approval may be required. The threat may be more strategic than immediate. Analysts believe the move could be designed to pressure countries to cut military ties with Iran, strengthen U.S. negotiating power, send a global warning without immediate action. At the same time, the timing, just after a ceasefire, suggests a dual strategy of diplomacy and pressure. Markets and governments are watching closely. So far, financial markets have remained cautious. Trade partners are assessing potential impact. Diplomatic tensions are rising. Some experts warn this could trigger a new phase of economic confrontation, even as military tensions temporarily ease. This moment highlights a new dimension of the conflict. Military escalation is slowing. For now, economic pressure is increasing, and that creates a dangerous balance, a ceasefire on the battlefield, but a potential trade war on the global stage. At this hour, a fragile ceasefire is in place with Iran, but economic pressure is intensifying and global trade tensions are rising. The question now is no longer just about war, but whether the next phase of this conflict will be fought with missiles or money.